University. We are an Anglican university endowed with 3 state-of-the-art campuses in Luero Bombo, the Graduate School in Rubaga, and the Kampala campus along Balintuma Road behind Mengo Hospital. With well-coordinated learning programs ranging from day, evening, weekend, in-service and e-learning, the globally recognized university offers job market competing courses that will surely light your academic path. Our various undergraduate and graduate programs include Business Administration and Management, Engineering and Survey, Basic Sciences and Information Technology, Education, Environment and Agricultural Sciences, Arts, Health Sciences, and many more. With accreditation by the National Council of Higher Education, we now offer a diploma in clinical medicine and community health. We as well take pride in some courses sponsored by the Higher Education Students Financing Board for a loan scheme that will not get you worried of tuition as you pursue your dream. Come ready for an academic adventure on great facilities of learning. You can visit our website on www.ndejjeuniversity.ac.ug. Ndejje University, the fear of God brings knowledge and wisdom.
This week,
I spray right after the planter because I'm not working my soil. I'm using no-till. So all this stuff which is lying here, sometimes when we plant, there is a new wheat which is already germinated. So I apply a Roundup.
Coming up, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni and Her Excellency Samia Suluhu commissioned the 14-megawatt Chikagati Murungo hydropower plant. Ndejje University chaplain sends a message to students. Ndejje University showcase talent in industrial art. This and more on Live at 8. Welcome, this is Live at 8 on Ndejje University TV. My name is Grace NABUKENYA with the news in details. Ndejje University students have showcased their talent in art in an exhibition that has been organized at Kampala campus, which has also doubled as an examination. Anslem Ojaru with more of the story.
Early in the morning, students of industrial art and design gathered at Senate building with their artworks ready to exhibit them and receive marks from their lecturers.
We normally have an end-of-year exhibition. It's also an examination. We normally exhibit second years and third years. The first years don't exhibit. Here, a student shows all the works he has been doing throughout the semester. And when they exhibit, we see the growth of that student from the day the semester started to the end of the semester. Our students are mainly doing diploma industrial design, bachelor industrial design, and with that we emphasize the product. We don't produce mainly work and we leave it there. We produce work and later we make products. Some of the products you have seen them.
Students are advised to use creativity in developing their work and use computer as a tool.
We use the computer as a tool in most of the areas, but we emphasize the creativity. We start with what students commonly know as mukono, and then later we employ the computer as a tool. And the works that have been rendered well, then the students proceed to make tangible products. There are some works that we are going to mark when the student is dressed in such works. They have, for example, the textiles, the products they have made out of the designs, then they have to make shirts, they have to make dresses, then they put them on and then we mark to see how that student has manipulated the elements to the final product.
The industrial arts students drew inspiration to come up with the art pieces from the environment they live in.
This idea through inspirations of nature, like as you see, it explains more about water is life as a theme. Water is life. So as you see that the tree is dry, and down the tree there is a face of a person drinking water, even a bird drinking water, even trees, roots of a tree into the water, showing that water is life. Everything needs water. The tree, humans, birds. So
we were told to do painting showing drapery, and this is what I chose. I wanted to imitate African looks in drapery, because if I did a white painting, it would not really show the art in drapery. There is an alignment with clothing on an African skin that just brings it out. So I chose a black face and I toned it the way I did so that I could bring out the curving. I chose a green cloth because African skin is more attracted to darker colors. So I chose green with the lipstick, whiter shadow to just bring out the lighting, the highlights of the face. Yeah. And this is a simple abstract. One would look at it and think it's nonsense, but as an artist, I call this an abstract. It is called Reality. It's a painting of mine I did yesterday, but one. Yes, for the exhibition. This shows the dark light and the lighter side of the world. So we have white and black, showing that there is good and there is bad. Where there is good, there is life, and where there is bad, there is death. So you're seeing the plants are dying this side and the plants are growing this side where there is life. So this shows reality, that where there is good, there is life, and where there's
Some of them came up with the pieces following the lecturer's directions.
Design work, and this is a bag made out of paper, and this paper, this is hard paper that was covered with cloth. That's chitenji that was covered. So our lecturer told us to do something someone can use, you can see, someone can use and move with. So I added up these boxes using a glue gun and glue sticks. So this was the outcome. So
what inspired me to make this? We were in a lecture of product design, and then we were told to create anything out of anything. So as I was on TikTok, this thing of TikTok, I used to scroll around and I'm following art people, people of crafts and art. I came across someone doing actually who was using these bigger wires to do a big cork, a very big one, like of my size.
Basically, they told us that they have to be principles of art. So as you can see, there are dots here, and then there are lines as well. There are also shapes. That's a element of art. Lines and dots here. So, but they told us it has to be a composition, right? So you have to form it in a composition way. Yeah. So this is what I came up with.
The head of Department of Industrial Art and Design says this course has helped students to create jobs in the country.
Is supporting the area, is supporting this Department of Industrial Art by providing space, they're providing materials, much as we don't have all, but at least some of the materials the university provides. And the students also provide some we don't give at the university. The beauty with this area, with the art, is that it develops one's creativity. It makes one a job maker, not a job seeker. It is very hard for one to grasp, as the term is, because he hasn't been employed somewhere when he has done art. You do art and live on art. We have developed a philosophy that let us train an artist who can live on art, not who is going to look for commissions. The commissions are also good, but they should find you working.
Dr. Julius Segantebuka says the art should be emphasized as a vocational.
The business part they do is how to market the work they produce, so that they also learn that when I make a painting, when I design a textile, when I make a sculpture, how do I look for the potential customers? They have to learn the marketing part of it, so they go to business and do that. We call upon students to join in Ndejje and offer this course, Industrial Art and Design, because it's going to help them. As the song is these days, that let us go vocational. Vocational art is vocational in nature. You don't need to say we have to change art to become vocational. It is already vocational. What we have to do is to emphasize the product, so that it moves away from the paper to the tangible product. So I call upon students, because this is the time to apply for August intake, apply for art and design in Ndejje University. You'll never regret.
According to the head of department, the best art pieces will be selected and the student will exhibit them at the home gallery.
From this exhibition we are having, we are going to choose the best works, and those students will be exhibiting in, we are going to work with the normal gallery to start with, so that they exhibit their talent there and get in touch with the community.
Industrial Art and Design specialize in practice of jewelry, fashion, metal and wood fabrication, textile and weaving, which has improved the curriculum offered under the Bachelor of Industrial Art and Fine Art degree programs at different universities in the country. Anselm Ojaro, live at 8.
Welcome you into this week, which I personally call the week of victory. The week that brings us to the end of our semester. For some of you, it is the end of your course. We celebrate with you. We give God the glory because you are finally there. Your dream seems to be alive. It seems to be true. You are now holding it in your hands. Something you have prayed for, something you have wished since you entered school. I know you have gone through very trying times. Sometimes they are very painful. I want to thank the Lord for the blessing of this time. For those who are to continue, it is a time of recess. You are going off. Maybe for 2 months, you are going to be out there. And you are going to be celebrating a time of rest. You have time to do other things. Praise the Lord. I want to thank the staff. I know what it means. I'm part of you. I know the pains that it comes with. I know the experiences you have gone through. I know what the management has gone through. The transitional period has been a hard one. I know what the Vice Chancellor is experiencing. I know what the top leadership team is going through. I also know what fellow staff are going through. It's hard time. But I want to thank you because you have endured. You have persevered. You have been firm in your faith and you are able to stand. Praise be to the Lord. Therefore, I want to bring a word of encouragement to you, especially those who are going out there. The world out there is not as organized as the university is. The world out there has a lot of expectations and that are not evenly distributed. They are unique. Some of you who may be very lucky will get jobs immediately after leaving university. For some, it may be a hard time. But I want to bring news to you and good news to you. There is a gentleman who is most cherished by the Americans. This gentleman is called George Washington. He's actually called the father of the USA. He made this statement. And I want to read it to you as he said it. George Washington, the father of the USA, United States of America, said, "It is impossible to rightly govern the world without God and the Bible." This is what he said. Or as we go out forever from Ndejje University, but we pray you come back for a master's, you come back for a diploma, still at your university. But even then, as we go out there, let us remember what these two men say. Both of them commonly say the Bible is a good guide unto our life. The Bible brings forth our prosperity. And in the Bible, we must not read the letters there. We must read the God that is in the Bible. Because the Bible is the testimony of the existence of God. So there is no time, there is no opportunity for Ndejje, a student of Ndejje University, to go out there and remain invisible. You will become a devil. Be available and be useful. We do not have to stand back when the whole world is dying. As the world moves into obscurity, come into the open and speak to the world. Don't let Satan capture the souls of the universe. You are the salt of the world. You are supposed to preserve it. Don't let Satan capture the soul of the universe. I want to encourage you on that. Don't let at any point Satan capture the soul of the earth. Be there to preserve the soul as was established by God. When God's Spirit covered the whole universe, be there as testimony. And lastly, arise knowing that the fate of the world is in your hands. Let me tell you, the government is there, but the government begins with you. The fate of this nation, Uganda, the fate of this world, the destiny of our country, the destiny of the whole world lies in your hands. Don't go there and hold your hands. Go out there and change the destiny. That the prophecies made by Webster and Washington may be true with us. I want to say God bless you. I want to say God guide you. I want to say God remind you every day that you are the salt and light of the world. God bless you. Thank you so much. That's how I encourage you as Ndejje University Television. for you as we close this semester. It is your way, you are the salt. Remember, it is your responsibility, you are the light. Influence like the light does, influence like the salt does. May God bless you. Thank you so much.
President Museveni, together with his Tanzanian counterpart, Her Excellency Samia Suluhu Hassan, have commissioned the Chikagati Murungo hydropower plant in Isingiro district. Let's have a look. The 14-megawatt cross-border dam is located on the Kagera River, the largest tributary of Lake Victoria, which serves as a natural border between Tanzania and Uganda. Speaking at the ceremony shortly after commissioning, President Museveni welcomed Her Excellency Samia Suluhu Hassan to the western part of Uganda to commission a project on River Kagera that will benefit the two sister countries.
Your Excellency, I want to really welcome you here in this part of the world. You have been to other parts of Uganda, but you had not come here. And no other Tanzanian president had come here, this side. President Mkapa was on the other side alone. He didn't tell me, but he didn't come this side. So you are the first president of Tanzania to come this side.
The plant, which was developed by Chikagati Power Company Limited, will sell its power to National Grid and consumers will pay US cents 8.5 per kilowatt hour for the electricity generated. The cost, according to President Museveni, is too high if it's to serve the intended purpose and implored the developers to make it cheaper for people to get out of poverty.
This price of 8.5 cents per unit is not a Christian idea. What can we do about this eventually? How can we bring it down? Because we are insisting that power, especially for manufacturing, should be about 5 cents. For nightclubs, I don't mind. It can go to 8 cents and so on. But so what do you say about the cost? Because when we build dams with the Chinese, like the Karuma you are hearing about, the production cost is 4.8 cents. Karuma, the one the minister was talking about, 4.8 cents. Isimba, 4.8 cents. Because we need cheap electricity, especially for manufacturing.
He informed the gathering that was the Chinese loans, Uganda is able to produce power at 4.7 or 4.8 cents per unit. According to Berkeley Energy, the developers of the project, it was envisioned in the bilateral agreement that the power generated by the project will be equally shared between the two countries. Under the share powering agreement, the two countries agreed that Tanzania would take 2.5 megawatts in the first 3 years from the commissioning date to fulfill the lower energy demand on the northwest part of Tanzania. However, President Museveni disagreed with the power sharing idea.
We'll pay for it. What are you worried about? That there is argument about sharing your power. What are you arguing about? If the Tanzanians want to take all the 16 megawatts, let them take it. And they pay for it. What is the problem exactly? Kwa hiyo kusema mahitaji ya Tanzania yameongezeka sasa. I'm speaking in Swahili. I'm telling them, my friends, the whites, that this argument about who takes more power, I am not part of that argument. If Tanzania needs the power more, they take it. They pay for it. They will not take it free. What's the problem? So, if they wanted 2 megawatts originally, now they want 4, they should get the 4. I authorize it now, here, now. If they want 6, take. If they want all 16, take, but they pay. What is the problem? Mnakuwa hupo kama watoto wadogo. Mnabishana kwenye mambo ambayo haina maana. We are already exporting power from Masaka to Bukoba. Tulianza mradi huo wa kuuza umeme Tanzania wakati wa mzee Hassan Mwinyi. Na wakati Rais Mkapa alikuja tuliongezea kuuza. Sasa kama tunauza umeme kule, kuna tofauti gani na hapa? What are you quarreling about? Now, these other issues of...
On her part, the President of the United Republic of Tanzania, Her Excellency Suluhu, thanked President Museveni for the invitation to commission a power plant that will immensely strengthen the historic and fraternal relations between the two countries that continue to improve day by day.
I must say that the power generated here shall improve a lot of things. One, it's going to improve trading and investment in this region. Is going to improve the transport and transportation of people and goods, and so trade activities. It's going to improve social services, clean and safe water, sound health services, better schooling, contemporary teaching modalities are going to be done here because power is here. This power is going to bridge the communication gaps, as has been just said by the minister, that there are going to be connections, and so communication gaps are going to be bridged between the urban and the rural settings. But the power is going to improve social engagement because people are going to engage now and then, and they have the ability and capability to do so. But the power is going to improve security in our areas. In general, power is power. That's why it's called power, because it's going to reduce the inequality gap between the urban and rural settings.
The ceremony was also attended by officials from the Ministry of the two countries, security officials, and the leadership of Isingiro district. Grace NABUKENYA, live at 8.
Thank you very much, the team from Isingiro. Could we have the ICT team?
Thank you for watching. That has been Live at 8 with me, Grace NABUKENYA.